Hi everyone, welcome back to Granny's Gardens. So today I'd like to tell you a little bit about how my experience has been about online dating. And what I will say is, and this applies to no matter how old you are, when you first start, like I started probably about probably about 6 years ago now. A few months after I got in Salford, because once I realised I was staying here and I'd start a new life, then that was part of it, started dating. Obviously, it's been years and years since I've been dating using any of these sites and apps, which, happens to a lot of older people. They've been married a long time, long relationships, and then they come out of that and then it's, Christ, what do I do now? So, but I was given some good advice and I was told, don't put your profile pictures up straight away. And that is really good advice. Put your profile on, but not your pictures, because that gets rid of all the desperate Dans, because they'll message you and they don't even know what you look like. And just think, right? And you'd say, like, they always say, what are you looking for? And me, like an idiot, I'll go like, oh, I'm looking for this, that, and the other. What are you? Anything. That's because I've got no picture. And they just want anything. So think, right, rule them out. So once you get your pictures up, they always say put smiley pictures on. And I agree with that, because I like to see smiley pictures. And then they say, like, put pictures up of doing your hobbies and stuff like that. How many pictures can I put up walking around a supermarket holding a flaming basket? Anyway, I haven't got many hobbies. I've got a couple. I like to think I keep the vineyards going in France and South Africa. But apart from that. So, you do that and then you put your profile up. And I will say this. When I started, I did, I'm not going to lie, a cracking profile. I really did. And some guy messaged me and he said, oh, I really like your profile. I went, oh, thanks. He said, have you got copyright? And I sort of went, no, I haven't. But I'd really appreciate it if you'd write your own. Because I spent ages on this. So he went, yeah. Next thing he messaged me, look at this. And he'd nicked it. Not my pictures, obviously. But he nicked it and tweaked it. So that was all. It was all about him. I thought, you cheeky sod. So I reported him, but obviously nothing came of it. So, and I checked recently, because that was about 5 years ago at least. And he's still using it, because he hasn't got the brains, has he, to think of a new one. So I thought, yeah. But nothing they could do about that, nicking your profile. So, started, got your profile up, got your pictures up, and then you get your messages, and then it's up to you. You will find your own way. It's like you don't really know what to expect or anything like that. Except, I have found with older dating, a lot of them will say, oh, live life to the max. Can somebody explain to me what that actually means, live life to the max? Or, not ready for pipe and slippers yet. And I like, no, these are the best. These are the best. When they always say, I like to try new things, spontaneous, always not ready for this, that and the other, and you think, all right then. So when you say, where do you want to meet? They always say, where do you want to meet? And because I live quite close to Manchester, I'll say Manchester. And I'm not joking, this has happened more than once. And somebody will say, Manchester? And I go, yeah. I've not been in Manchester for 15 years. Have you not? Let me check your profile again. Oh, you like to try new things? Well, let's say this is a new thing, Pete. Let's say this is a new thing. Pete from Preston. And then he'll say, oh no. And you think, no, because you're going to get a nosebleed, aren't you? Going past the second lamppost out your comfort zone. So no, Pete always cries off at the last minute, but you will actually find this. People will cry off at the last minute. Or, one of my favourites is, you've arranged to meet somebody, and this is what I hate though. When you arrange to meet somebody, and then it's radio silence. And I think, I don't like that, because I think you need to keep the banter going. You need to remind them why they're seeing you, and you need to remind yourself actually why you're going seeing them. And you will find, I might send a message saying, anybody there? And then say you're meeting them in 3 or 4 days' time, and then just before you're about to meet, it could be, I've had it actually where I've been sat on the flaming tram, and I've had never a phone call. They're never brave enough for a phone call. It's been a text. Oh, sorry, but I'll have to cancel because I've actually met someone. I'd love to know how they've done that. You've met someone. I've met someone and we've been on a couple of dates and I've come off all the dating sites because we're going to make it work. Are you mad? You've come off all the dating sites because you've been out with somebody once or twice. Well, good luck with that. But you will get that. You will get them crying off at the last minute for whatever reason, which is fine. Some are genuine excuses. I mean, you might have one yourself. But what I don't like I say, is when you've made a date with somebody and then it's nothing. Nothing. No conversation, no messaging, no texting, no phone calls, nothing. And I tweeted about this once. I tweeted that I'd made this date to meet this guy. And this dating expert jumped on it. She actually wrote for a magazine or a newspaper. I can't remember which. Mid-30s. Yeah, about mid-30s. And she put, what's up? She said, you've made the date. You shouldn't be expecting any communication now. And I said, are you joking? I said, yeah, I think there should be some communications, like to remind each other why you're seeing each other. It's just, you want to talk to each other, don't you? You're going to meet for a date. But I always think, keep on talking, because if you don't, that leaves the way open for Psycho Sally with her soft toy collection on her bed, lying on it, half naked in a Primani underwear. Yeah, anything half naked and shiny, they'll be there. He won't be coming back to me, will he? So she's saying, oh, I don't agree. And I think, all right, you're dating expert, you're getting paid for this. Then she gave me another piece of cracking, useless advice. She actually said, and this is when you realise she was mid-30s, she doesn't know what it's like to be older dating. She does not know. She actually said, I know you probably know what you're doing, but make sure you're not on all the dating sites and apps on a Friday and Saturday night, like you're out, like you're too busy. I'm 61. I won't be out unless I'm actually invited somewhere out to a party or whatever, or with friends, or I'm knackered after working all week. And let's face it, older daters, men and women, most of them will have grandchildren, so the chances are they're babysitting them on a Friday and Saturday, so they want the chance to speak to people on the dating sites and apps. But then you're doing, all right, love, see ya. So yeah, so you can't take any notice of them because they're not even doing it. But keep an open mind. And I personally, I do actually enjoy dating. I enjoy meeting all the guys. I don't always say that after 10 minutes because I will say they like to chat. Especially if they live on their own, they like to chat. So be prepared for a bit of that. Be prepared for looking at pictures of caravans. Motorbikes. Motorbikes is always a good one. You'll see that on profile pics. Motorbikes. Can't see him, but lovely motorbikes if you're into that. And I will say this, ladies. Any older woman on a dating site will get messages from really young guys in their early 20s. And I don't care what the reason is. Some people say, oh, it's a fetish. I don't care. I actually don't care because your confidence goes through the roof. It's great. Your ego, honestly, it does wonders for your ego. And I think I don't care why you like older women. I really do not care. And then they'll say they want to meet you. And then it gets a bit tricky because then you go, I don't actually say this. But I have to one or two. I actually don't date anybody who I think I might have tights older than you are. So, but thank you so much. And I do always say this, thank you so much. I'm so flattered. I don't care what the reason is why they're doing it. So yeah, you will get that. And it's up to you how you want to play it. I don't mean with the younger guys. That is totally up to you. But how you want to play it. You might be comfortable chatting with somebody for a long, long time. I personally now I'm not. I want to meet them straight away. But you might work. It depends what you're looking for. It really does depend on what you're looking for. But I just say enjoy it. Just enjoy it. It's an experience, and I've had some really good dates, and I've had some not so good dates, and because of, when I first started, I'd go out, I'd meet him in the evening, we'd go for drinks and we'd go for dinner, and then I thought, it's a really long time this, so now keep it to coffee. But you'll find your own way. So all I'll say is, that's just chat about my experience up to now. So hopefully, if you're about to start, just I know I'm no expert by any means. I'm probably still finding my way like everybody else. But just keep an open mind, enjoy it. And that's today's sermon over. So hopefully see you soon. Bye.